Hi, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Kyle and
April and Curtis. Oh, hey! Special guest here today, Curtis Pinnell, one of the co-owners of One Bid Online Auction. He's going to be here with us to discuss some of the items that closed in our most recent auction. So let's check it out. Here, as you can see behind us, we have our website. I'm going to click this off so you can see just the website. If you go to our website, it'll say right now that the auction is closed, but you can go into the auction and view the auction that closed recently. So we're going to kind of scroll through here some of the items that we had lined up that we wanted to talk about. The first item that we wanted to highlight is item 2981. It's these huge elk antlers. I called them horns before when we talked about them.
They're over my head.
It's a perfect fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got to go a little bit lower. Oh, here, I'll move them up for you. There we go.
There you go.
Other way. There we go.
Oh,
Picture perfect.
Santa, here I come.
Yeah, they ended up selling for $181.
Yes. And I think we were talking to somebody about what they use these for. Some people are going to hang them up, make a cool display of them.
Yep.
We also heard that what?
Some people use them for dog chews.
Really?
Yeah, they cut them up. Some people might cut them up and use them for a chandelier.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that.
That's
with
great.
the chandelier wrapped around the antlers wrapped around the chandelier base.
That'd be a huge
For
chandelier.
a rustic look, yeah. It takes a pretty big head to hold them, right?
50 inches.
My head hold.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, what?
Did you see that fishing tackle sign?
Yes,
This
I did.
was a beauty. Item $15.97. It sold for $178 and change. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what a neat piece. You know, I remember fishing for bluegills with my dad, and we used those right in McGill. What is it?
Right in McGill, right?
Yeah. Hooks.
The next item that we wanted to highlight is item 2448. This was a unique and cool item that I didn't even know was in the auction. This is a presentation cane awarded to John P. Ryan. What is this?
It's from the Ancient Order of Hibernians. That's a group of Irish people that can trace their ancestry back to Ireland.
Okay.
I know in our upcoming St. Patrick's Day parade here in town, we'll have that group. They usually are one of the first groups to lead the parade, and
Wow.
they have membership all over the country. But this was a really super piece. Typically that would go on to like a wooden cane,
On the handle.
and
That's the
yeah,
handle.
and this is the handle, right?
Okay.
And this is dating from the 1800s. Just amazing.
Beautiful piece.
Unknown material, you know,
It's about the size of my head.
could be gold. Who knows, you know? I would recommend getting that tested for sure.
This ended up selling for $178.
Wow.
So, very neat piece
Yeah.
to see come through the auction.
Yeah, once again, you never know what's going to come through the doors.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle,
Hey, what?
we had talked about that Pioneer reel-to-reel
Yeah.
in a previous video. What did that end up selling for?
That ended up selling for $471.77. Yeah, I had talked to a customer out there that had said they had turned their friend on to this, and they were pretty excited about it, put their high bid in, and they ended up getting outbid. So there was a lot of action happening on this.
That looks like something Curtis Pinnell would have used back in the day.
I never had a reel-to-reel.
No? What is a reel-to-reel? Can you
But
tell
I
us?
had Pioneer. In my day, Pioneer was the top of the line. And
Right.
that was quality. So I had Pioneer in my vehicle. I had Pioneer in the home.
Hey, look at this.
Oh,
This is something that's super unique.
yeah.
Item 2336. It ended up selling for $39.96.
For a toilet seat?
What do you think, Curtis?
It looks like it's got turds stuck in it.
No, I think those are actually
Seashells.
yeah, seashells and
Oh,
some different
yeah.
seaweed plants in there.
I didn't see that, but it does look kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, and on the
Right.
the part where you put your butt.
Hey, Kyle, how many bits did that have?
So this item right here, you can see as I highlight this spot, it had 34 bids where it ended at $39.99. You can also go down here if you'd like, and you can click on the bid history spot, and that'll expand who is bidding on it and what times they bid on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of neat to show how many different bidders you have on something.
Yep.
Especially if it's your item, you can see, wow, there's 5 people that are bidding on it, and there's still 2 days to go. You know you got a hot item.
Yeah.
Good point, yeah.
Because it takes at least 2 people to bid on an item before you see the price increase.
That number 34 is not necessarily 34 different people.
No.
It's how many times it was bid on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what that might mean is the person that won it, and I didn't look at this real in depth, but the person might have had a $40 bid on it, max bid, and the bidding might have been at $10. So as soon as somebody does a quick bid to bid against them, it's going to go 11, and then all of a sudden the next bid's going to come in. There's 2 bids. That's going to count as 2 bids on there for the count, just so you kind of realize what that entails.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat functions you can play around with on the website.
I know a lot of people like saving their favorites. They get a list going on.
You do have to log in with your account first before you can click that star button.
Yes. What about you, Curtis? What's one of your favorite functions on the site?
My favorite function is 5, 4, 3, 2, quick bid.
Yeah.
Because if you're bidding against me, I'm the guy that waits until the last second
The
to
very last second.
get you.
So that's your bidder named QuickBid, right?
No, but that's a good
That's
idea.
a good one.
But though, I just think if people are not shopping here, they
Then they're spending too much. They got deep pockets.
yeah.
I mean, you got to be watching the auction because it's so diversified and similar every week. So, wow. Yeah.
You know, with that being said, it's getting to be camping season.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. That's nice.
Isn't that clean?
That's clean.
$26.73 is a Coleman stove. It ended up selling for only $23.
17 cents.
Yeah. That was a steal of a deal. It looks like it comes complete with a few extras thrown in. Now was the time to snag that up because we are rolling into camping season.
Everything is going to be going up in price.
And especially if you're going to a box store and buying that new.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those fire up before.
Yeah.
And I think it's just pressure, and boom, fire one up.
Yeah, and we could have had our hot dog on it for lunch.
Heck yeah. Anything. Just
And these ones are nice for portability if you're going out in the woods.
Or even tailgating.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
So here is our sporting goods category. We had 70 items that fell into this category last time.
Okay.
Just wanted to kind of scan through some of the items and see what some of the prices were. As we are getting into the season, you're going to see a lot more bikes come in here.
Right.
And it's
probably going to be one of our larger categories.
Yeah.
Yeah. We usually get a couple tandem bikes through every summer too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
very
do.
Cool. So.
And very expensive to buy new.
Item number 9 was the 2 Coleman lanterns. These were nice. They sold for $39. And then we also had the spotting scope, which is great for any outdoorsman or peeping Tom. So that sold for $54. It's nice to see the vintage helmets that come through too. This is a vintage Polaris snowmobile helmet, dated 1971. This sold for $31. They're a very different item to see. People.
Wow, that's cool.
People collect
I'm
these.
sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at the old graphics.
Yep.
Which are very unique.
Yeah.
As you don't see that kind of stuff anymore. So
we had this micrometer gauge set that sold for $348 in our most recent auction.
Hey, we had another one of those micrometers sell for $272.
Wow.
we had a lot of machinist tools that went well last night. And some of the things we don't know what they are, so we call in every now and then people that we think that are
knowledgeable
experts.
in those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in our crew, everybody has a little bit that we add. Like
Dining room set with 4 chairs, a full marble top. That sold for $162.99. Nice deal for somebody starting
Definitely. Hey, that Fred Bear leather arrow quiver.
out. Oh,
That
that's
was a
so
good
cool.
price for $144.
Yes. We had a virtual reality for the PS4 sold for $143.
wow, these are good prices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are bringing stuff in, to make a little extra money, and they don't know what they're going to get, and then all of a sudden, wow, they
Yeah.
don't know what they had.
Right. That bear knife, that was a unique item. That
Yeah.
went for $128.
And it had that cool holder with it, right? The stand.
That queen cutlery, the other folding pocket knife, ended up at $119. So the hunting and fishing category is getting a lot of love lately.
Item 6030, April.
Yeah, this Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote cell. It's a cartoon with hand coloring, COA. The appraisal on it was $270. It ended up selling for $91. A nice piece. They use those items, Kyle. When they would do the cartoons, back in the day, every image was layered.
Uh-huh.
So that's a cell of one of the layers of the final product of the cartoon.
Nice.
They would stack them on top of each other, kind of like a flip book
Yeah.
in the day.
And she's good at some of the history on a lot of stuff.
We talked about this antique Bible, and
Oh, yeah.
remember it didn't say the year it was from. Mm-hmm. That sold for $81, and we heard some feedback from some customers on the Google Lens, and they're discovering it, they're enjoying it. Sometimes we question if people are watching or not. Thank you for the positive feedback we've received. I've had probably about a dozen people come up to us and say, "Hey, we're watching every episode." One guy, Phil from, where's he from?
Up there.
Yeah, he's got a southern accent though, so
Oh, yeah.
he was originally from down there.
Yeah, from Arkansas.
He
Shout
said,
out to Phil. Hey, 20.
Yeah, he said sometimes he watches the episode, he enjoys it, and he watches it again, rerun.
That's a true
is
fan.
Phil-
He's the one that brings the pickup truck.
Overloads it with primitive furniture.
Yeah.
So if you haven't met Phil, you may have met a piece of his furniture on the highway.
That's right.
Just kidding. No, I actually did see a gray metal shelf on the expressway the other day, and I called up to one bid, and I'm like, did somebody just take a gray metal shelf? Because there's one on the expressway, and luckily we did not sell a gray metal shelf in that auction. So if you are taking stuff home from one bid, make sure you secure your items in your vehicle. We are not responsible for what happens.
No, we're not responsible for that.
Once it leaves here, but
Right.
there could be a catastrophe that happens if you do not secure your items before you leave. Okay, so here is an interesting lot. Item 3371. This has a detailed description on here of why there are so many boxes being sold together. The friend went into the nursing home, something from every room in the house, and then it kind of lists some different things that are in the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You can go through some of the pictures and see some of the things that were in here. A very cool option if you'd like to. We also do something if maybe you have all of an estate all boxed up and ready to go. Rather than just listing it all like this, you may have some valuables in there. You may not want to write it up yourself. We do offer a service.
What is that service? Do you actually go and get stuff? What do you do?
Well, we can go get stuff for a fee. If we come and pick it up, we would like it boxed up, toted up, so all we are doing is grabbing and loading. And
Yeah.
we'll bring it back to the building, and we got people that will write it up for you. But we can also do this to where you write your items up. For the fee, we'll come out and get it, but you'll have everything tagged.
Yeah.
So it's nice if you don't have a truck, a trailer. Our trailers are covered, which keeps them out of the weather. We can come out.
Yeah.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call.
And the office will be standing by waiting for your phone calls too. 989-684-1243.
What was that? 684-1243. 4-3.
Yep. And that is there, like you said, there's different options where they can have it pre-wrote up. You'll come and pick it up if it's all ready, or they can have it all boxed up. You'll come and pick it up, all ready to go, and then we'll write it up once it gets here for an estate write-up. The other option too is if you are able to get it here, maybe rent a U-Haul truck or something like that. You're able to bring it here, and then we're able to also write it up for you for a straight commission.
I saw that happen just the other day.
Yeah.
Someone had brought in a U-Haul.
Yep. And I think they did pretty well, too.
Oh, yes,
so,
they did very well.
They were really excited with the things that they didn't even know were in from their storage.
Hey, Curtis.
Yes.
What about that money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gold, silver, old money, new money. I've actually sold some quarters in the auction.
Really?
That just a 25-cent quarter, I've made $15 off a quarter because we got people that'll come in and tell us about, hey, keep an eye out for this stuff. So we're not coin experts, but check these coins out.
Why
right
was
here.
that coin so valuable?
Because there was only
Don't tell your secrets.
a million. It was a.
I should
it
have
was-
never told him.
It was a W mint, and
Oh.
there was what 2 million out there.
Yeah. From
No
West
mistakes.
Point.
It's just
Yep.
just a low production on that coin. So yeah, very good.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with our coin category every week. In fact, we have people that buy from all over the U.S. our coins, and we actually have some people that will ship in coins. So wanted to highlight some of the items from our coin category, starting with item 3051. This is a 1928 piece dollar key date that sold for $215. Only 360,000 some were produced of this. We also had a gold 14 karat gold statue of Liberty Round, sold for $210.
Yeah, that was a tiny little thing
Yeah.
with a big price.
It's interesting because we have a Sigma machine here that is able to verify the gold and silver content in a lot of these coins
Yes.
that we have.
A lot of people might not actually have access to that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're finding this in an estate or in a drawer or luckily in a coat pocket.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we can help them out
Yep. And
and
there,
let them know if it's authenticated.
yeah, there'll be from time to time where we come across some things that do not check out, or there might be something really weird with the coin. We weren't able to verify it in the past,
And now we can.
but now we can. So
Yes.
there will be times though where we call you if you're a consigner and say, hey, we don't feel comfortable selling this because we don't want something like that to get out amongst.
Back into circulation, yeah.
So if you are interested in selling currency, it is a different fee structure. If you are selling here, it's $1 listing fee and 10% commission. So quite a savings for you.
And then also on the buying end, you're not paying sales tax.
Yep.
The coins do well here.
Yeah.
Very well.
I know you were talking about people buying them all over the United States and people shipping in from the United States, but some of the coin dealers right here in this area bring their coins to
Yes, they do.
one bid to get rid of them.
Yeah. As you scroll through our coin category here, you'll see a lot of different coins selling for upwards $40, $30, all sorts of different ones, and it's a nice variety. Maybe you have that coin that you're looking for to complete your collection, or maybe you're just now getting into collecting. One Bid is a great source for you to check out on a weekly basis.
Well, nice talking to you, Kyle Curtis.
It's nice seeing you, April.
and Kyle.
Thanks for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed this episode and maybe learned something new. Just in case you think that I'm out there talking to you, I probably am if it's something you're feeling convicted about. Because, if you're a consigner or you're a buyer and we address something on the show,
We mean you.
yeah, we're talking to you, Lloyd.
Amen.
And if you are watching the video, why don't you share it with your friends, family, enemies if you don't like it?
Like and share.
Yeah.
That's the only way it gets put around.
Yep.
We're a small business. We need we're not like a Walmart that can call up and get a truckload of stuff brought in here. So if you know somebody who is a hoarder, get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Turn one bid onto them. If there's an estate, brothers and sisters fighting over a cabinet, have them bring it to one bid.
Fight it out.
You bid on it and you win.
Yeah.
That relationship won't be I'm not going to talk to you for 20 years because you bought mom's hutch or whatever. Good place to resolve that.
Yep.
And if somebody's passed away and you don't know what to do with the estate, a really nice place to get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
And quick.
Yeah. It's funny because with some of the estate stuff, people will bring in an entire load of things, and there'll be things in there that they didn't even know were part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll get the chance to bid on it as a family.
We did an estate a while back. Dresser. Now I pulled this drawer open a couple of times. I'd been into this drawer. I found $300 bills.
Wow.
Wow.
And I'm going like, wow, gotta go call a person, you know. We call a person. I go back. I pull this drawer open again. Found another $100 bill plus a $1,200 check that was just written like a month before. That's a lot of money to lose and then find again. And we turn it back over to you until it's sold. Once it sells, then it's the buyer's prize. So.
Yep.